open up Pandora's box. I've got an abundance of body part puns, an abundance, if you will. And when I wrote that pun down, I realized it read, a pun dance. I wanted to approach punning from a different angle. So, a pun dance is what I'm here to do. It's a vulnerable thing to do, to be honest. But what can I say? I guess I need the ephemeral pleasure of putting myself out on a limb, bearing my soul, and treating myself like a punching bag. So, not to enter the realm of the taboo, how many of you have risked your dignity for the sake of a few mediocre jokes?
I'm really sorry, we have to stop.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Next show, maybe? I'm so sorry. It's just that I know people get confused about comedy, and burlesque isn't comedy, so I just don't want to so I think we should just keep it in the realm of things that you're familiar with. I don't normally do stand-up. I actually went to clown school, so I do a lot of character work. I'd rather be another person than like myself and on stage. Well, actually that goes for real life too. Because, I'm Mexican. I don't know if you can tell. I'm pretty ethnically ambiguous, so people always mistake me for being Middle Eastern, which is awesome. Although I don't really know a lot about the Middle Eastern cultures. I have worked a few parties. I'm a bartender. Some like Middle Eastern parties. I really like the music, and I do remember some groups were specifically notorious for not tipping. But other than that, it's really cool for to get mistaken for someone of a different race, or different ethnicity. Because I have actually learned to use it to my advantage. Like when I'm in a cab, for example, and I get in, the first thing that happens is somebody driving will look in the rearview mirror and examine me for a little bit, and I know what they're thinking. I'm something that they know, and they always ask are you Arab? And I go yes, and they go, are you Egyptian? I'm like, yeah, definitely. And they say, are you Lebanese? And I'm like, oh, how did you know? And they're like, it was the eyelashes. I'm like, of course. So just really anything that they say, I go, yeah.
Edna, what the fuck are you doing? We have a stand-up for tonight. We have Pam Benjamin. Yeah, you don't need to do this.
Oh. I totally forgot. I don't have to do the stand-up bit tonight because we have Pam Benjamin here tonight. Give her a round of applause.
Oh my God, I love that nudity. This is an amazing show. You guys clap for what's been happening. I'm laughing my ass off in the front. I'm losing my fucking shit. That movie, oh my God. Wow, I'm blown away at the show tonight. I'm like, the hubris of me to stand up here with a microphone and be like, yeah, I love it. They're so talented. Everybody here from San Francisco? Yay! So you understand the hygiene issues that we're all dealing with, the very specific hygiene issues? Yeah? No one does? Oh boy. I found these pants in a tree in the Mission. These are tree pants. My hygiene question is if my tree pants don't smell like pee, do I have to wash them before I wear them? No. I've worn these 17 times. But I like the smell of my own pee, so that's a different question. My second question, and it was used in the amazing video you saw using the public restrooms in San Francisco, right? Wow! Right? My hygiene question is, do you leave the toilet seat up or down after you've been slamming heroin? Is that an etiquette question as opposed to a hygiene question? My third San Francisco issue, I'm trying to lower my carbon footprint. I don't know if you guys care about the world or whatever. But when I'm using the potty and I'm going number 2, if I use the same teepee to wipe my nose and then my tushy, can I give my butthole herpes? Dermatologist says yes. Herpes simplex 1 and 2 are the same herpes. It's just location, location, location. I live in the Tenderloin, okay? I have location problems. Also, my butthole looks like someone threw a hand grenade into a deli. It's meaty. I'm getting old. It's weird. I'm getting so old. You know, everyone's been like, oh, this week was so hot. It was so hot in San Francisco this week. Wasn't it so hot? Oh, no, it wasn't that. I'm going through early onset menopause, and I just felt like everybody was just empathizing with me. We all have hot flashes. It's up 2 o'clock. I'm sweating for no reason. I'm not even drunk. Why am I sweating so much? It's weird. Sometimes I don't know if I'm a comedian with an alcohol problem or an alcoholic with a comedy problem, because I'm in bars all the time. Piano fight, yay! I love your hazy IPA, yay, yay, yay! I used to be a cheerleader for God. Oh yeah. There is only one God, and He is the Sun God. Rah! 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 I actually was a cheerleader for Christ. I'll show you. I need a little help with this. Give me a K! K! Give me an I! I! Give me an L! L! Give me an L! L! Who do the Jews kill? Jesus! Put those nails in my hands, we'll all go to the promised land. Yay!
Woo!
We all get 12 mansions in heaven, yay! The only thing that sucked about being a Christian cheerleader is that the skirts were really long, which are not sexy, and that my butt always hurt from protecting my virginity. Also, not sexy. Knock, knock. Jesus. I know, did that guy exist or what? Jesus, who? Is he real? Is he a real guy? He read the Bible? What happened? My favorite Bible verse is actually Leviticus 22:11, which is if you sleep with your father-in-law, you should both be stoned. I love to be stoned. I love it so much. Also, my ex-father-in-law looked a lot like Barack Obama. Woo. I know, sexy guy, yeah! I miss Barack so much, you know. He was so sexy. I mean, right? Like, fuck Clinton, like Barack. The one we have now, in these politically rapey times, like, I'm like, oh, how do I feel? I'm confused about 2020, like, who's gonna run against Trump? Who, you know what, I wanna see run against Trump. Forrest Gump. Gump versus Trump? Oh, the headlines, I see them now. And they're such really similar candidates. They're both businessmen. But you can still go to a bubblegum shrimp. Those still exist, isn't that funny? Both candidates have special needs. Reading, writing, speaking, 2nd grade. You know, they're special adults. And they're both fictional characters. Except I actually believe in Forrest Gump because he was in a war. What? He went to Vietnam. Like, look at Trump. Oh, I got bone spurs. Well, then where are you gonna run anyway, motherfucker? You can't run for shit, dude. Fat man. I have no problem with. I'm not sizist. I mean, it's a weird thing. It's when you're scared of fat people or whatever. I mean, you know, Melania Anya, what's her name? Is her name Melania or Melania?
Sure.
Melania. I don't think she's afraid of fat people. But I don't know what her name is because she never speaks. right? Like, I want to make fun of her accent, but I don't know what she sounds like. I want to make fun of her. She's from either Slovenia or Slovakia. They both border Hungary. And my God, she's starving. Like, someone feed that girl. She's so skinny and pretty. I just wish that she learned that, like, people listen to you if you're skinny and pretty. Come on, girl, say something, anything. She speaks 4 languages. Speak in any language. Just talk. Blink twice if you're okay. Show us on the doll where he touched you. Are you okay, Melania? Are you gonna be? I'm really worried because she had her son, and in every picture he's frowning. Like, he knows where the cameras are. If Tyra's taught me, Tyra has taught me a thing or two. And in every single picture he's like, I think he's gonna be America's next top school shooter. I'm like really excited for when Karen Trump, like all the rich kids, like they're just, okay, that's a little too dark, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person, sorry. I just wish that Melania would talk, say something, be a feminist, say anything, have a political stance. Don't we miss Michelle? Yeah. Oh my God. She's a great mom, she's written books, she's incredibly intelligent, she's poised. She hated fat kids or whatever and changed school lunches, and that was like amazing. And I thought that Melania was gonna just piggyback off that and just sort of plagiarize her first lady ideas, right? And I thought that she would be a champion of bulimia. Well, it makes kids 4 times the consumer. Right? They literally consume 4 times the food. And then I thought she'd be known as an environmentalist because she'd teach them to vomit into the composting. Regurgitate, renew, recycle. That acidic compost is going to be amazing on the wine vines in Napa. 2019 is going to be a great vintage. Thanks, Melania. I mean, I'm a feminist, and I don't want to call myself a feminist, but I have to. I mean, what else do I call myself? I mean, I'm a human. I'm a female. I'm a person. We are all people. And I know it's not spelled like that, but boys have a peephole and girls have a vagina. So I have to call myself a feminist because it's the only word spelled without the word men in it. Does no one know how to spell? It's okay, I can read, I'm a witch! Ah! Feminism is actually spelled with an I. Like, I am a feminist. But there are all these other words, you know? Like, menstruate. Once a month, we menstruate. It's the one thing you can literally never do. And you put your name all over it. And you think it's gross. Here's another. Hymen. When you have sex for the first time, you break your hymen. Hymen! Hi! I get to have sex with all of you now. Yay! The one I do understand is menopause. Right? Because once I'm 50, men are going to pause on me before swiping left or right. Oh, is that too real? I know it is. I'm actually going through early onset menopause, and everyone's like, oh, you're not a lady anymore. Oh, gross, weird. It's scary. I had another comedian tell me, he was like, women are only sexy if there's a possibility that you can have a baby with them. And I'm like, whoa, dude. You don't want me to have a baby. I'm very upset about all these abortion laws and all this scary, scary stuff, right? Like, it's changed. There's like 11 states now where it's really scary. And I'd be remiss to come up on stage and not talk about important human rights issues. But seriously, like, you don't want me to have a baby. Like, I love drinking and smoking pot. If America, if you make me have a baby, I'm gonna need some new tools so I can drill some holes in my boyfriend's trunk so the baby can breathe in the car while we're hanging out in the bar. I can't afford a nanny. I'm gonna put the baby in a trunk with a sleeping bag Because that's fucking safe, right? And then it turns like 7 or whatever, and it's still wearing one of those backpacks with a leash, and it's trying to run into traffic. Like, my mommy doesn't love me. I don't know why I'm here. And then it turns 9, and I have to go to this like 2nd grade teacher conference for the 5th year, and I'm like, oh. And the teacher says, your child said that you love alcohol more than it. And I'm like, this is a sippy cup filled with vodka, you dumb bitch. I didn't want the kid. And then it turns 12 and it starts doing ketamine, and I'm like, who is your dealer? We can go to Burning Man together next year. It's gonna be so much fun. And at 15, teaches me the coolest thing. If you've been doing cocaine for more than 24 hours, you don't eat your boogers, you smoke them. From the mouths of babes, genius! And at 17, it finally dies from this crazy heroin, cocaine, speedball to the vein. 17 years old. 17 years old. That is the latest late-term abortion you can ever get. That's a 17-year late-term abortion. It was your choice, America, to put it through rehab 4 times. Not mine. I'm on Medi-Cal. I don't got that kind of money. Come on now. I don't want to have a baby, but guys keep trying to stick their balls in my mouth, so that's nice. And I say, let's deal with my issues. I'm hungry, so if you can dip your nutsack in some marshmallow fluff, and then roll 1 ball in chocolate chips, and the other ball in graham cracker crumbs. Because if I'm gonna have your sweaty nutsack in my mouth, kind of want it to taste like summer camp. S'more dick, please. Less balls. S'more dick. I'm gonna share a fantasy with you. This is my last fantasy. I'm gonna share it with you because I feel like we're so close together. I've always wanted to be with an uncircumcised guy because I want to pull up his dick, and I want to pull his foreskin up over his dick. And I want to put whiskey in his foreskin. Because I want whiskey dick for real. Can I finally get what I want? It's twofold. One, I'm an alcoholic. And I like new and sexy ways to drink whiskey. And 2, boys are gross. And you gotta clean up all that schmegma. Thank you so much. I've been Pam Benjamin. This is an amazing show, and I'm fucking honored to be honored. This is